You put in the hours and manage the heavy lifting, yet you watch less capable coworkers bypass the ladder and move directly into leadership roles. Hard work makes you useful, but usefulness has a ceiling. To move past it, you need leverage, the strategic ability to make your presence a requirement for the organization's daily function. By applying the principles of Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power, we can build a 6-step playbook for engineering this leverage within a modern corporate structure. This execution requires 2 baseline shifts. You must map your office's actual power hierarchy, and you must treat every professional interaction with total emotional detachment. When you stop reacting to the office and start strategizing around it, you stop being a disposable resource and start becoming a load-bearing part of the company. Step 1 is about branding. Select one specific, high-value professional quality, like technical accuracy or extreme efficiency, and make it your sole, visible identity. Next, draw a red line through your professional ties with drama magnets and chronic complainers. In a corporate environment, these infectious personalities signal instability to leadership. Step 2 focuses on upward management. Law 1 states, never outshine the master. Your competence should support your boss's ego, not challenge it. When you present a solution, frame it as a natural extension of your boss's vision. You yield the public credit in the short term to secure their trust and protection for the long term. While your boss takes the spotlight, you quietly volunteer for the complex, technical, or niche tasks that others find too tedious or difficult to learn. Law 11 is about dependency. By mastering a specific software or workflow that no one else understands, you become the central hub. All critical workflow lines now have to pass through you. This creates a structural safety net. Your boss feels secure because their success rests on you, and you become difficult to replace because the cost of retraining someone else is too high. This is the trade. You give away the applause to gain the structural control of the operation. Step 3 is intelligence. Treat every hallway conversation as a mission to gather data on the motivations and weaknesses of those around you. Use the false confession. Share a mild, harmless vulnerability of your own. This mirrors a sense of trust, which often prompts colleagues to drop their guard and reveal their own professional anxieties. When you need the truth in a tense meeting, apply Law 4. Ask a direct question and then stop talking. 4 seconds of silence creates enough psychological pressure to make most people over-explain their position. Step 4 is about neutralizing office rivals. Rather than attacking them, use Law 12, selective honesty. Praise a rival publicly on a minor project. This creates a social debt and makes it difficult for them to sustain a narrative of hostility against you in front of the team. With their defenses lowered, present a project that offers high visibility but requires an enormous, unsustainable workload. Rivals driven by ego often prioritize the spotlight over their own capacity. They volunteer for the bait project, overextending their resources, while you focus on the high-value work that actually moves the needle. In this system, you don't have to defeat your rivals. You simply provide the tools for them to talk themselves into revealing secrets and trap themselves in their own ambitions. Step 5 is the neutralization of active saboteurs. Apply Law 15. Remove the threat without the cost of an emotional argument. Fighting a saboteur directly makes you look as unstable as they are. Instead, you wait for the moment their own poor decisions begin to show. Use your control over the workflow to systematically box them in. If you own the information they need to succeed, you can quietly restrict their access until their performance suffers. When the leader of a toxic clique is isolated, their supporters begin drifting away to protect their own careers. The network of opposition dissolves because it no longer has a source of power. Step 6 is the final realization of your leverage. This is Law 16. Use absence to increase respect. Because you have built a niche dependency around your work, taking a 2-week absence creates an immediate friction in the company's operations. When the workflow stalls without you, the conversation shifts from a request for a raise to a discussion about maintaining stability. Your leverage is only theoretical until your absence forces the hierarchy to see the structural gaps that only you fill. By following this playbook, you transition from being a replaceable worker to a high-leverage asset that the company is motivated to keep. You've done this by managing the boss's security, creating technical dependencies, and letting others exhaust themselves in petty office politics. To see this in action, use the silence technique in your next meeting. Ask a question, stop talking, and observe how the room reacts to the space you've created. In the workplace, power is rarely granted by fairness or longevity. It is engineered through the calculated application of strategy.